back with All Around Athens, and today we have
Josh Hyde.
Josh Hyde
and Chris Cleek.
And today we're covering two guys small engine repair, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
All right. So let's just talk about a little bit about what you do and everything.
So our business covers, of course, lawnmower repairs, 2 cycles, but we also cover golf carts, electric and gas.
Mhm.
We do UTVs and ATVs. We take care of boats and just pretty much anything. It's a small engine outside of cars.
All right. Well, that sounds good. So tell us a little bit about how y'all both got started and how you know each other.
Well, this is my son-in-law.
Okay.
He's married to my first daughter.
All right.
And we've pretty much been doing things together ever since they've been dating. We've always worked on stuff around here ourselves, taking care of our own stuff.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much inclined when it comes to mechanical stuff. We don't pay nobody to work on anything of our own.
That's good.
So
It's always helpful to know. I mean, because my wife has me do a lot of honey-do lists from time to time, and I can get enough to get by. In fact, you know, what's interesting about this particular business is I had my mower fixed through them. I started working on it myself and got myself in trouble. I just couldn't figure out some things, and they were able to come by and take care of it. They actually picked it up for me and brought it to the shop, so it's very helpful. I appreciate you guys doing that.
Yep.
And what is your service area? So how do you service in and around Athens? How far do you cover?
So we cover Athens primarily. We
Mhm.
do Cleveland, Decatur, Dayton, Madisonville, Sweetwater.
Okay.
We've even went as far as Lenore City before.
Oh, wow.
So we do have a pretty broad range of area that we do.
Yeah.
And really, you know, if they're willing to drive for our services, we'll be happy to take care of them. And if they can't get it to us, you know, we do offer pickup and delivery. And
Yeah.
if they're okay with paying the fee to come get that, we'll go wherever they need us to.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was very helpful that you were able to come pick it up because I didn't have a trailer. So they came by, got the trailer, and put it up on the trailer and brought it back to me. So what do you think is your busiest time of the year for this kind of work?
The summer is mainly our busiest season. You know,
Uh-huh.
we're seeing a lot of repairs during that time.
Yeah. People
But
want to get out and mow their yard.
springtime and fall, we stay typically busy during that because people want to do the maintenance.
Yep.
And we can normally get that in really quick during those times.
Yeah.
you know,
Even the golf carts, you know.
Oh yeah, we see even during the winter time that UTV, ATVs, and all that kept us pretty busy for our winter time. So
Okay.
golf carts and UTVs and all that kind of took over. Yeah, and then you come right on in here. This is where he works on the 2 cycles.
Okay.
And we also have a tire machine where we can actually change tires on UTVs, ATVs, trailers, boat trailers, lawnmowers, things like that.
Oh, nice.
This is our workshop where we take care of all the machinery that we can pull in here and work on. We do make sure that we have all our recycled oil. We put it in a tub out back.
Mhm.
We have it picked up by a company. And then we have another one on the other side for gas, so we make sure we keep everything environmentally safe inside the containers.
Right.
And pretty much we've got our blade sharpening system there. We've got our computers hooked up where we can look up and
So, all right, sounds good. So some things that you see in your shop from time to time, you mentioned some of the equipment and everything. What's maybe a unique story that you have that you would like to share if you could?
I think one of our unique ones, which probably you think is, you know, a lot of lawnmowers nowadays, they're getting more intricate when it comes to electrical side. So
Yeah.
they're having ECUs put on them now
Oh,
that are
wow.
controlling the fuel injections, and they got mass airflow sensors, oxygen sensors, and things like that. And one of the unique things for us, I think, was we had a boat come in with a actual Briggs and Stratton fuel injection motor on it, and it's called a Mud Buddy boat. So it doesn't pull water;
Oh.
it's just made for like real shallow type. Run it through the mud, and it was very. We actually ended up we had a reader. You have to have a reader to read these.
Mhm.
It ain't just something you can start troubleshooting. You end up just throwing parts at them unless you have these readers. And it helped us a lot, which you still have to have that mindset for troubleshooting,
Yeah.
you know, and working on stuff. So I think that was a very unique piece of equipment for us. And then we've been getting into more of that kind of stuff. I don't know if he's got maybe a different story on something else that's unique. But that was one of my more unique
Yeah.
type of piece of equipment with a boat with a lawnmower motor, and it was fuel injection.
Well, let's talk about this for just a moment. What are maybe some things that they could help, like, your customers could do to do some preventative maintenance themselves, but also see you guys? What do you recommend as far as the schedule goes?
If they're not mowing commercially, if they're just mowing residential, just their house, maybe their mother-in-law's house or something, typically once a season is good to get your oil changed, oil filter, spark plugs,
Right.
fuel filter, just the routine items, that, they can do. If not, we can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, the maintenance on these things, because now when you buy a mower, it's the price of a used car. So it's an investment. And taking care of it is the number one thing.
And like you were saying this moment ago, I mean, there's some new components to it they may not be familiar with, and you're familiar with it, so you can go ahead and assist them with it, and maybe save them from possibly messing up their, instrument or whatever.
Yes.
So, all right. So let's talk about this last thing here. What's the best way people can reach your business?
The best way they can reach us is our phone number here at the shop. That's 423-920-4891.
Okay.
They can find us on Google, Facebook, or they can stop by.
All right. Sounds good. Again, two guys, small engine repair, and appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
And please check them out.